What it do, ski son doodles? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of, you already know, Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, continuing on, I'm going to now talk about the AFC North. Now, I'm going to start off with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, the Pittsburgh Steelers last season was 12-4. They made it to the playoffs, and we all know that they lost to the punk-ass Denver Broncos. Yes, they lost to the Denver Broncos on a spectacular pass from Tim Tebow and a great catch by, what's his name? Thomas. I believe his name is Thomas. So yeah, we all know with the Pittsburgh Steelers, defense, still remains the Steelers' cornerstone. That's what kind of, get them going and really, take them a lot farther in the playoffs, because of the defense. And plus also, Ben Roethlisberger, his offensive, greatness and, stuff like that, as far as getting out the pocket and passing the ball, but the defense was always the main thing in Pittsburgh. It's been like that for years. It's been like that since I've been watching football, they defense. Last year unit, they finished first in yards and points allowed. So, the defense, even though they're getting older, they still are, they still is a great defense. They still have some great talent on the defense. Palomalu, Lamar Woodley, James Harrison. That's another thing. If Lamar Woodley and James Harrison can stay healthy, oh my God, this defense is going to cause a lot of problems. This defense is just going to be nasty as always. They have some young players and they're just trying to, get everybody going. But I do feel that the Pittsburgh Steelers is going to be a problem in this division. I don't think they're going to be playing around no more. They're probably still thinking about that Denver loss. So they're going to be pretty prepared and pumped up and ready to play. Troy Polamalu, like I said, he's always lurking in the backfield. He's going to be a problem, even though he's up there in age. But he's still going to be able to do what he do best. The offense, they have they always have a lot of firepower. They got Brown, they got Wallace, so that's just greatness, right? That's just some more offensive weapons. They have one of the fastest receivers in the game, so that's pretty damn good. But the main thing is, can Big Ben and Todd Haley, can they gel? Can they gel together? Because, at first Big Ben, he wasn't feeling them like that. But, he's a grown man. I'm pretty sure they probably worked out their differences. They probably got everything going because now the season is, is coming up. And so they have to be focused and prepared. Big Ben got to deal with what he got to deal with, whether if he like it or not. But the Pittsburgh Steelers, I see them going to the playoffs again. They might have the same record, 12-4. I really see them doing some good things. Now, moving on to the Pittsburgh Steelers rivalry, the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens, they finished first in the North. They was 12-4. They made it to the AFC Championship game. They lost to the New England Patriots off of some bullshit. Yes, some bullshit. A stupid ass kicker who can't kick field goals, and honestly, Lee Evans, I can't really blame him for real because I still thought that he had the ball. His feet was down long enough to where they could have ruled it a touchdown, but he still should have locked on the ball very tight, or just when he caught it, he should have fell down. But anyway, that's old news. Now Joe Flacco, man, he has been taking a lot of heat over some years. I don't know why this man been taking as much heat, because this dude advances. 4 straight seasons he done made it to the playoffs. Like, that is something very great. Yes, he hasn't been like a Tom Brady or Drew Brees or none of them. But I honestly think coming into this season, he's going to prove that he is an elite quarterback. Because this man, he showed it in the AFC. He showed it kind of last season, and he showed it in the AFC game. He did his job. He outplayed Tom Brady. It's just some key little mistakes is what, didn't get them into the Super Bowl. But, I think he's going to prove that he's a threat. He's a problem in this division and even in the NFL. Now, Ray Rice, we all know that he's the workhorse. He led the league with 2,068 all-purpose yards. He get the job done. He's the Punisher. He's the Bruiser. They give him the ball. He makes spectacular things happen. He got a nice contract, so he's going to be ready to play. He's going to have another great year, over 1,000-something yards. And then they have Anquan Bolden, great receiver. They have Smith, young, fast receiver. So this team, they have a nice offense and defense, even though the defense is older. But like I said, you still have great leaders. You have Ed Reed. You have Ray Lewis. You have Terrell Suggs, even though he's out. But when he's come back, hopefully he can continue to play and be dominant. We don't know what's going to happen. But you still have great leaders on that defensive side. Still have some great players. So this team is going to be solid. I can see them. Actually, this is the team I have going to the Super Bowl. I have the Ravens going to the Super Bowl this season. I don't care what nobody say. I have them going to the Super Bowl this year. Now, moving on. My home team, the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm not really a big fan. I'm an Eagles fan. Sorry, Cincinnati, don't hate me. But I really like what this team is doing. I always root for them. I want them to do good. But it's just I'm not. I'm not a diehard fan of the Cincinnati Bengals. I like what they're doing. They have some nice young players. They have a nice young quarterback, a nice young wide receiver, AJ Green, which I think is going to be something spectacular. Him and Andy Dalton. But the Cincinnati Bengals, they went 9-7 last year. They was third in the division. They went to the playoffs. They lost to the Texans in the wild card game. I was kind of salty, but then again, I couldn't be salty. But hey. Andy Dalton and AJ Green, they're showing that they're going to be a great combo in this division. Well, in this league, they're going to be a nice little quarterback duo combination. And then they also have this other rookie named Sandu. He's pretty good. He's from Rutgers. He was a great wide receiver at Rutgers. This team exceeded expectation. Nobody expected them to do this good because they had a rookie quarterback, rookie receiver. Kind of like a whole different team, But the defense was pretty good. Defense always played pretty good over the past couple seasons. Then they got a first round draft pick in the cornerback Drake Kilpatrick. I think he's going to be a big help on the defense, especially when he come back from his injury. Hopefully he can play like he played in Alabama and play just a little bit better in the NFL. Now they also have room for improvement. We all know that they went 1-8 against teams with winning records. So Bengals just got to play good against great teams like the Baltimore, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Texas and stuff like that. If they can do that, then they're going to be a problem in this division. Marvin Lewis has took this team to the playoffs 3 times with no playoff victories. That's not good. We all know that. But I have my issues with Marvin Lewis. I don't even know why he's still there. But hey, it is what it is. Moving on to the last team and the team that I really don't. Oh, also I think that the Bengals is going to make it to the playoffs again. Now moving on to the Cleveland Browns. These guys is 4-12. I don't really have too much to say about the Cleveland Browns. Last time they went to the playoffs was in 2002. They have some nice draft picks. They have Trent Richardson from Alabama, who was a great running back at Alabama, but now he has the knee problem, so hopefully he can come back off of that injury and be very, very productive for this team because they're going to need him. And then they have a quarterback in Brandon Wheaton. Yes, he's 28 years old, but this dude can play. He's actually going to be the starter. He can pass. He's just a good-ass quarterback. So hopefully he can do some good for this team. Only thing about the Cleveland Browns, man, they can't put up enough points. They can't put up enough points. They only had 2 touchdowns per game. They averaged 13.6 points a game. That's fucking awful. They was ranked 29th from total yards. And this is a tough AFC, and I don't think the Browns is going to do nothing. But I'm about to get out of here, y'all. They're not going to make the playoffs, but it's going to be fun and exciting to look at them because I want to see what Brandon Wheaton can do and what Trent Richardson can do. But y'all know, follow me, do all that good stuff. Comment, subscribe, favorite, tell a friend. I'm out.